This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a squad from the American, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
On the ground, it's Lacey. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. But a quick stop for the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. The Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Receiver coming in motion now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Lets it go quickly. Over the middle, it's Ray. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Gonna run it. It's Lacey. Oh, look at the quick cut. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
And the Rebels will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now here's the toss play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they're running on the toss. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. The Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Looking to pass. It's Simmons. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the Rebels come to the line in a hurry up. They mix it up with a run. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The Rebels will line up here on 1st down and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Crosses the touchdown. Volunteers as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Simmons. Looking to scramble. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Makes the read. Pitch to the back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And now the defense will call a timeout before... critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The balls will line up to boot it away. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Simmons. That's reeled in. It's Ray. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to throw forward on 3rd and short. Explosive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll ride the back again here. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. Running game has been smothered.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. Makes the ground. It's Lewis. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
On the run, it's Lewis.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half, this back is having a big day.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. Well, he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime in the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Send the back in motion. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll be brought down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left and the confidence to go for it.
Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Breaks into the open. The 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He hands it off from the gun. Shoots to get free. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points points to the lead. They're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
The Rebels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Quick throw over the middle. With the catch, it's Lacey. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship,
caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Scanning the field. It's Simmons. On the move now. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. That one's incomplete. An interesting 1st down call, but it doesn't work. Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This was an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Runs through the defender. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Short pass finds the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back to throw. It's Aguilar. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is brought down. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Second down, looking to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Just a few seconds left in the third quarter of this playoff collision. Time for one more play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown, Bills. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Back to pass. It's Simmons. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter. On a 4th down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
They're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. And the Vols bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these.
And it's caught inside the 15, still running. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that's interception number 5. Where will this QB get the hook?